Dużo takich samych kurtek na wyborach. Moja na szczęście wzięła, bo jak trzeba finalnie
jakieś materiały są?
No właśnie, ja też chętnie poprosiłam materiały.
One są na pendrive, dotykowo jest kadrowana niespodzianka w postaci płotem. I proszę nie zapomnieć o...
So my name is Lucy and I'm a product manager for BlackBerry. So today with Lukasz will show you a demonstration of the user interface, and I'll show you how you navigate and all of the special features. So this is the lock screen. So here from this lock screen you can see the time, you can see the notifications on the left, and you can also see your next meeting. So from here, the first thing I want to show you is BlackBerry Flow. So with BlackBerry Flow you have the full control of the interface, and you just go from one thing to the other. So if I show you just now, when I want to unlock my device, I just swipe up, and you can see just from here I have the full control of the direction and the speed. So this is just one idea, but then it continues all over the interface. So to unlock, I just swipe up, and here I have all my applications. So if I swipe to the right, the more applications I have, the more pages I will get. And if I open an application, I open it, I can just minimize it by a swipe. So from the bottom, I swipe up, and it comes and it is minimized in the home screen. So on this home screen, if I put another application, comes here. Again, this is a calendar. I just swipe up, and it is minimized. And the most recent application I'm using goes on the top left corner. So here I can have up to 8 applications running at the same time. So why 8? Because 8 is the number of applications where you can multitask in an efficient way. If you multitask with more, you're probably not very efficient anymore. So from here, in the background, all these applications are running, even if they're minimized. And the developers can choose how they want to show this active frame. So every small icon, they're not really icons actually, they keep running and then they can be updated. So on the top right you have the BBM application. So if a frame changes the BBM status, then it will show on that screen. So everything keeps running in the background. So from here, if I go to the right, if I go back to my applications, from any pages, again the BlackBerry Flow, you can see that I have the control, and you can see that the 2 layers go on top of each other. So these are lots of powerful things that developers can use for applications. Now from any of these pages I can just swipe up and it comes back to that screen. So we are removing all the barriers, all the unnecessary steps, and you just do one swipe and you're where the important things are. So the home screen is where your center of the interfaces. So from here on the right you have your application. Now on the left you have all your messages in one place. So that's what we call the BlackBerry Hub. And the BlackBerry Hub is a better way to manage all your communications. You probably have your work email, your personal email, your SMS, Facebook, Twitter. It's a lot of messages to manage. It's not that easy to manage. So here with the BlackBerry Hub you have everything in one place. And then you can see all your communications just here. Now if you just want to see your Facebook messages, you can also filter. So from here I go to Facebook, and it shows me only my Facebook messages. If I want to see only my hot messages, they are just here. So you can filter and just see the messages you want. Now if you want to reply or act on an email, you just touch the email, and then you have a menu that is revealed on the side. So here, if you're not familiar at the beginning with the icons, you can just touch them, and then it will tell you what it means. After a few days use, you will automatically know what they mean. Now if I want to delete, I just touch delete, and my message gets deleted. So from that BlackBerry Hub, let's say you want, in the morning you wake up, first thing maybe you do is check your mails. Here your emails are here, and maybe the next thing you want to check is your messages. What is your agenda for today? from here you can just swipe down and it will reveal your agenda. So here actually it's locked because I have BlackBerry Balance, which I will explain you after. So, okay, so it's asking me for my password because I have some work meetings in here. So here you can see the usual details. So what I did, I just touched the invitation, and then I can see the usual invitation details. Now I can see the time, the location, but I can also see all the people who will attend the meeting with me today. So if you're running late for a meeting or you have lots of meetings, you don't have time to prepare for it, you can just quickly see all the people who will attend the meeting with you. And if you want to know more about someone, you just tap on the person and you will access your contacts details. So here you can see Clementine, she has 10 friends on Facebook, so you can see all this Facebook information. You can see her Twitter details. So because her Twitter email is the same as the email that she gave me, I have this button, which is the follow button, which when I click it straight away, I will start following her. So the same would be with Facebook if we were not friends yet. Now if I go to the Updates tab, it will show me information about her, so I'll choose someone else. Krista, she works for BlackBerry, and then if I go to Updates, it will show me all the latest information about her company. So she works for BlackBerry. The browser will extract all the latest information about BlackBerry. So if she was my friend on Facebook, I will see her latest status on Facebook, for example, or her latest tweet. So in one view, you have all the information about this person. And then in the Activity tab, the last tab, you will see the next meetings that you have with her, or previous meetings that you attended in the past. And you will also see all your communication. So maybe you have exchanged some emails or SMS, BBMs. All this will show here. So if you're running late for the meeting, again, in just one quick view, you don't have to go to the browser, go to Facebook and Twitter. Everything is just here in one place. So BlackBerry 10 also learns from you and adapts. So usually if you have a meeting with a group of people, maybe you have 3 people. Next time you invite one of this person, the calendar application will suggest maybe you want to invite these other 2 people because usually you have meetings with them. And the same goes for the email. If you usually email the same group of people, next time you email one of this person, it will suggest maybe you also want to email these other people. So now the next thing I would like to show you is BBM. So with BBM here you can see 3 friends, have more than this, but here you can see the icons are bigger, so we put the focus on the icons of the friends you have, and from here you can start a conversation. So I'll start a conversation with Lukasz, I just tap, and then it opens the usual BBM, so you can just start writing. But what is great about our new keyboard is the way we designed it and how it helps you to save time. You will be more precise and more accurate and faster when you will be typing. So how does it work? Behind this keyboard, in the background, you have an algorithm that is learning the way you type. So maybe you type at the bottom or maybe between 2 keys, and it will learn that you usually type like this, and it will readapt. So next time you type between 2 keys, it will know you want to type the L and not the M. The next thing also is that it will learn from the things that you say. So out of the box, when you set up Facebook, out of the box it will learn already from your messages that you wrote, and it will learn the words that you usually use. So it will be able to predict and help you to type faster. So if I show you some example, I will show you in this next example that you have the autocorrection, the prediction, and also you can type with up to 3 languages at the same time. So it will know that you're using 3 different languages, and it will not correct your French word by an English word, for example, or your Polish word with an English word. So if I start typing, I can start typing in English. So here you can see I'm doing everything with two hands, but actually I could do everything just with one hand. So if I start saying, hey, how are you? You see that I've been just swiping words, and I did only 4 keystrokes to write the whole sentence. So this is why I said you save time, because you just swipe words up, you don't type words anymore. So hey, how are you? I swipe down on the keyboard and it shows me the characters. I type the character, next, and straight away the letters come back, because it knows after the character you want to start another sentence. Now I can talk about the weather. So the weather is, again, is predicting all my next words, and instead of saying beautiful in English, I will say beautiful in French, which is magnifique. And you can see it's showing just above the next letter that I want to type. So I can just swipe up, and in one sentence it understood that I wanted to swap between 2 languages, and it also understands the context, because it knows that the weather can be beautiful or ugly, or maybe it's raining. So it will understand the context and suggest the right word for you. And then I can try some Polish. So it's quite, I'm not familiar with Polish, but with this way of just swiping words, you don't even have to write all sentences, you can just swipe them up. So here it is. You have a new message. So, okay. So that was it for the keyboard. Now let's say I'm presenting to you, or I'm writing to Lucas, and then suddenly I get the red light flashing telling me I have a new message. So I have this notification, but I'm talking with Lucas, so I have to do 2 things at the same time. So maybe it's an important message, maybe it's not. So instead of leaving the conversation, I can just swipe, and then I can see what type of message. So maybe it's a Facebook message, it's not important, I come back to my message with Lucas. Maybe it can be important. I can just swipe up, move to the right, and then I would see that message here in the hub. If I still decide it's not important, I'm still holding the screen, and then I can bring back. So I don't lose my train of thought, I just continue doing what I was doing. Now maybe it was important, I just swipe up, push to the right, I reply to my message, and then when I come back, the application wasn't closed. It was just put on the top left corner, because that's the most recent application I've used. Then straight away, I can go back to my conversation.